Ladies and gentlemen, from the AM Whiskey Studio Center, recording live, it's 2XO Day. This is Aaron. I'm Mark.
And welcome to AM Whiskey. As Mark said, today we're taking a look at Dixon Deadman's latest 2XO offering. This is a continuation of the Tribute series, where Dixon pays tribute to different aspects of his life. This one is the Kiawah blend. Dixon Deadman and his family spent many a summer vacation on Kiawah Island in South Carolina, and he made this blend to remind him of those vacations spent on Kiawah Island. So here
I like it. Love it. New fresh bottle crack.
Let's see.
Really kind of excited about this. The 4th edition. I wonder, did they ever tell you what they finish their barrels in? What the second finish is? I mean,
it's just another oak finish. I think it's a different toast level. I've heard that there is that he does oak cubes that he drops in the barrel for a secondary oaking. I've heard he goes into another barrel. I don't know, but.
And this is called Kiawah Island.
The Kiawah blend.
The Kiawah blend. Well, this will be interesting.
America.
I like that.
Kiawah.
I like the America part.
Yeah, well, I think that's trademarked, so we might have to go with something different.
I don't know that that's trademarked. How can you trademark America?
I mean, just with the cork pop. But cheers to you, ADHD whiskey. If you're not watching them, check them out.
No offense, I think I've seen every video on YouTube. It doesn't matter if you've got a gun channel, whiskey channel, candy channel, or a truck channel. When you pop something, you say America.
America.
It's like standard operating procedure.
What about if you give it a little SJ? How about that? Is that a little SJ?
Depends on whether you get nuts on your palate or not.
Oh. First smell, I'm liking that.
Really?
Oh, and the dogs are going crazy. They like it too.
Oh, well, they got a sixth sense about them. It's got a good coat on the glass. Oh, wow.
It's got a good smell. I'm not going to lie. This is a fresh crack, though, so, we'll see. Probably will change. Some of these have changed over the...
It's kind of... It's really got a lot of different things going on. There's like... First I wanted to say there was a fruity thing going on, and now it's more like a creamy vanilla thing going on.
I get barrel char right up front, to me.
Yeah, light char.
From that double oaking, I get some barrel char. That being said, I think I've been sensitive to that lately. I'm getting barrel char on a lot of things, and I'm not. It might be me.
Well, everybody's palate goes through cycles, right? Where there's different things you pick up on a little bit more or less.
But it does smell good. I get some of those baking spices, some vanillas. Not really getting any fruit.
It's good on the palate.
Yeah, it's lighter than I expected on the palate. I expected a lot of that barrel char. It's not as deep and rich as the Tribute blend was, if I remember correctly. It's actually quite bright. I get a little bit of cinnamon there at the end. Yeah. There are some fruit notes.
In the middle that right before that spice backer. Yep.
Yeah, it's...
No, see, now when I smell it, I get red apple.
I could see your red apple.
After having one sip and now nosing it, yeah.
Still got some of that light caramel, but it is very, very light. I do get a little bit of apple there, a little bit of cinnamon. It is kind of like a cinnamon apple.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little thing. Fritter or something.
Yeah.
There's like good. A little light. I agree with your caramel, maybe a little vanilla, then like the red fruit, and then
I think like the cinnamon apple fritter you said. I think that's spot on. I think that's pretty good.
Really easy drinking. Like this is probably
104 proof. All of these are 104 proof.
I think it's the fruitiest one.
It is, and maybe that's kind of giving it an island vibe.
Yeah.
You know, you might even get a little pineapple on here.
I see. At first, when I was first nosing it, I was debating on whether I was getting a citrus thing or not. And at the end, I leaned away from it. It wasn't quite over the line with citrus.
I don't really get citrus. I would lean more towards, like I said, I think that cinnamon apple fritter note that you gave was really good.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of pineapple, but there's definitely a little bit of that cinnamon spice backer, some oak on the back end there.
Drink's really nice and easy.
It does. It's a solid pour. I think it's another hit from Dixon Deadman. I don't know that this is my favorite of his blends, but it's pretty good.
I think it's rock solid. I think this is a great summer whiskey.
Good summer whiskey.
I think it's a really good summer whiskey. You're right. I don't know if it's my favorite of his lineup.
Well, you were a big Phoenix guy, right?
I'm a Phoenix guy. Yeah.
And I think I was kind of going between the Innkeeper and the Tribute were up my alley, and I think this falls somewhere there. This is going to lean.
This to me, a drink from what I remember, Tribute and Innkeeper had more, spice components to them, and this doesn't have much spice.
I feel like Tribute and Innkeeper are more that winter fall drink, where this and probably the Phoenix are going to lean more towards spring and summer. Again, probably the vibe he was going with. I think if I'm giving this one a score, I'm going to go 7-8. 7-7?
7-7. 7 and 7. It's a summer drink.
All right. 7-8. 7-7. There you have it. That's AM Whiskey's review of 2XO, the Kiawah blend. Thanks very much for watching.
Keep the whiskey flowing.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great night.